What's up, and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 316. I don't know, Wonder?
Jedi, whatever I did, I'm sorry.
So that's a start. So last week, Jedi left a comment that just said, I didn't get an invite, ... because the entire podcast was about your wedding invites, basically. And he's like, I didn't get an invite. He's playing the offended character.
Well, I mean, you can't be offended yet because I haven't even got the invites yet. So
well, you better go add a number to your number.
How do you know he wasn't already there?
I knew.
You don't know because
you don't think of your internet friends as people.
Well, a lot of people are going to be getting invited on like a Facebook or something like that.
That's fair.
They won't actually get a physical copy of or a physical invite. You might not. We'll see.
Fair.
It just depends on what we're able to create on the Facebook page. So
I was gonna say the physical invites are cool. I think it's super cool. Definitely put me lower on the list. Make sure the people who would actually want one to keep forever get them first. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because like, yes, I would keep it, but it's also like, if I don't get one, I'm not gonna cry. You know what I mean?
Right.
No.
Because the reason I say this is because it cost us like $350 for 200 invites.
Yeah, dude. The invites are crazy.
So a lot of people are going to be getting... Because I'm not about to spend money for 600 invites, so... A lot of people are going to get invited online.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So, how's your week?
It's been very busy at work because we got a lot of people out. It's just been me and one other guy, and this other guy has been not feeling well or whatever. So it's basically just been me this week.
Nice.
I worry about what's going to go on while I'm gone.
Yeah.
Because we just had interviews today. That was interesting. I got to sit on an interview panel.
Nice.
I don't know who was more nervous to interview, the people that were interviewing or me. But I don't know. I actually kind of enjoyed it a little bit, a lot more than I thought I would.
Fair.
Nothing like having the power to choose the people you actually get to work with and train, and you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully within the next 2 or 3 weeks we'll have a new guy, which is rough because I'll be leaving right after the new guy gets hired. So it's just going to be all on my boss and another guy that hasn't been here for very long to train him. So that's going to be not real fun well, at least first month is mostly like onboarding crap anyway. So and then you just kind of run them around a little bit with you and this is where this is at. This is where this is at, you know, but yeah, it'll work out, I'm sure. I just hope I don't come back to a catastrophe of work orders after my 6 weeks of
Oh, you absolutely will.
leave. I'm sure I will, but I don't know. Hard to say.
I've said.
Because our other guy that's out on FMLA, I don't know how long he's technically going to be out. So if he comes back, then it won't be that big of a deal, but see.
Fair.
But yeah, anyway, how was your week?
It has been a week.
Hopefully better than the last couple of weeks.
A bit. So Thursday, I went back home and got my car. I'm sorry I didn't talk to you. Other than if you went to Lyra's with us for 20 minutes, that's about all the time we had. That was the longest day. Oh my God.
Trust me, I had such a busy day Thursday. I completely forgot the fact that you guys were even here.
Yeah.
So like, it works out.
We drove home a little later in the day than we wanted because we didn't get to Lyra's until 7.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we got home, did that, went and talked to my sister, not a full meet, but a sit in 2 different cars, so that I guess my girlfriend could meet my sister. That was fun. Got my car, drove home. It was really funny. So I stopped and got gas in Cheyenne. You want to guess how much fuel was it, like where my tank was sitting when I got to Denver?
Full?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's
nice,
crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it didn't drop until yesterday after I took my girlfriend home. It started to drop on the way back from taking her home, which isn't a short drive. I was like, nice. This is great. I don't have to fill this thing up ever.
So does it feel good to have a car again, or?
Yeah. I'm not going to use it other than to go get her. Until I move.
So you're going to
anyways.
use it quite a bit then.
Well, just like technically twice a week, go get her, take her home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there will be other times where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm driving over there. But I'm awake at weird times and now have a weird schedule. So,
right.
But yeah, I got the car. Did I do anything else that day? I don't think so. And then we she played the new Resident Evil all weekend, so I sat there and watched that most of the weekend.
I've heard a lot of people thought it was pretty freaky.
I don't think so, but I don't get that freaked out from video games in general.
Right.
There have been moments. Backrooms got me good once. Backrooms got you good a couple of times. The hello was really funny because you thought it was me and it wasn't. That one was really funny.
Well, because I see you and I let my guard down.
It wasn't me.
I was like, if he's not dead, then I'm not going to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have to play some more back rooms.
We beat it. We're going to have to find another one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, watched her play through that. Got to put on so on her first playthrough, she didn't finish it. So we both only got like 4 hours of sleep Wednesday night into Thursday when we made that trip home. Came home, didn't get home until way after midnight. She started playing Resident Evil that night. We both were like, we're too tired, go to bed. Next morning, wake up, do our stuff. She starts playing. She beats the game at is close to beating it at like 7 a.m. So another full night. We were exhausted. And at the end, there's a choice that leads to a good ending or a bad ending. And while we were discussing it, we were dumb. And it was mostly my fault because I used a certain logic that didn't work out. So got the bad ending. Luckily, the game let you go for the good ending right away. The bad ending's really bad, though. That was a problem. That was not good at all, actually. Thank you. Yeah, that was a problem. She was upset. Rightfully so. That was not good. That just felt like a fuck you. You made the wrong choice. Like yeah. That was tough. There was a Easter egg for Resident Evil that didn't get solved for like 4 days. I was working on trying to solve that. I had bits and pieces right, which is weird considering I never played the game.
Right. Well,
like I was watching.
It's not like you haven't had experience with Easter eggs.
Right. Interestingly, one of the steps, I feel like somebody who used to work on Call of Duty Zombies absolutely worked on this game. Because for one of the steps, you have to feed 115 zombies into this like shredder thing. Do you remember what 115 is, Wonder? It's the element that created all of the zombies in Call of Duty.
Oh.
That is not a coincidence. You don't just randomly settle on that number. I was like, that's really funny.
Well, I guess that was kind of fun for you, I guess.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, "Oh, that's fucking cool. That's the thing." And she's like, "Oh, they did that on purpose." I was like, "There's no way you stumble upon 115. That's a weird number."
Right, that's an oddly specific number.
That is a nod to something else, whether you worked on it or just were a fan, because that's also an option. You just like a thing. But yeah, so we did that, and then streamed yesterday. Finished playing Stray. If you ever want to cry over a game you don't think should make you cry, play Stray. Go play the game where all you do is be a cat.
Yeah, I know what it is. There's a reason I have not played that game, because I've watched a lot of TikTok videos on it.
Yeah.
And
the ending is
not a game
sad.
for me.
It's fun, though. Also, a little cat chaos is fun. Because genuinely, they're like half of the game, you can just run around and like knock paint off the top of buildings and spill it everywhere. You can just destroy people's shit. Walk up to furniture and just start shredding it with your little claws. It's funny. But yeah,
Cat deserved to die in the end.
that's crazy. The cat doesn't die. Did I do anything else last week after we recorded? I think it was just Wednesday's existence. No, I didn't do much. I think that was my week.
Yeah, I mean, my weeks are... Nothing really changes much throughout my weeks.
Fair.
It's just work. The same shit over and over again. I'm taking Thursday off to go ahead and finish my tub, finally. I've only been trying to do that for the last month. But run the water lines and get the tub set. And then I have all the plumbing for it now, finally. Took me a while to figure that out. Because it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. More of a pain in the ass than I thought, because where the drain's going to be just so happens to be right above where there's a cinder block support for the house. So instead of having a lot of room to work with, I'm only going to have like this much room to work with. And I somehow have to put a P-trap in that small space.
Fun.
But, oh well. But I only really had one thing that I was going to bring up today.
Bro's got stuff.
And it regards around video games, because I've been seeing a lot of people that are excited for future video games, and I was going to ask you if there's any video games coming out soon that are intriguing to you that I should have on my radar.
Interesting.
Because the only one I have really is... I have a few of them. I don't know how to feel about the first couple, but one's really exciting to me, which I hope I don't get my excitement up too much. But I got, what's it called? One of them was Fable.
Yeah.
Another one is the Crimson Desert, I think is what it's called.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's supposed to be, I guess it's supposed to be a big game that's coming out. And the third one, let me look it up. I can't remember what it's called. I have it in my notes, though, because I wanted to...
Yeah.
I heard something about the people that created Baldur's Gate.
Once you tell me what it's called, I'm going to look it up, because I don't know.
Solasta 2 or something like that?
Solasta 2.
Yeah.
Who made this? Because I think what I'm thinking is this, like, the creators of Baldur's Gate, but you might be thinking of, like, the creators of the original Baldur's Gate and not...
maybe.
Because Baldur's Gate 3, Larian didn't do the first few.
Well, I somebody that I was watching was talking about some of the same people that worked on Baldur's Gate 3, I believe, is making Solasta 2. So, and I didn't really get a whole lot of details about it, but you being you, I'm sure you'll do your detective work and be like, oh, this is going to be shit, or, oh, this could be good.
I see Lae'zel's voice actor was showcasing the character customization in the game, and that led a bunch of people to talk about it. I don't see.
I guess there's supposed to be a few characters from Baldur's Gate 3 that voice characters.
So Solasta 2 could be interesting. I've not heard about it at all.
I didn't hear about it until yesterday, so.
Fair.
But Crimson Desert and Fable are the other two I'm interested in.
Fable, I don't know if this is a remake or like a restart. Crimson
It's supposed to be a whole new like thing. I know Fable is a game that's been made before, but it's like a whole new game, but it's still Fable, I guess.
Yeah. Let me see. I want to check. The first thing I always have to check on Steam though is I gotta remember where they put this shit. Steam has a thing that like tells you about AI use in games now. I just don't remember where.
That was the other thing I was going to ask, because I feel like
knowing it before you go to buy something is good.
Right. And apparently this Crimson Desert or whatever supposedly runs on its own engine, not the other newer games that use what is it, Engine 5 or whatever the hell it's called?
Unreal Engine 5.
Unreal Engine 5, yeah. So it's apparently these people created their own engine specifically to run this game.
Interesting.
Yep. So I don't know how. They're saying it could be the game of the year, kind of like it was for like Elden Ring or something like that.
Yeah, so Crimson Desert seems fine. It doesn't list the thing. I don't know if I can really show you, but I'm going to try. What is that stupid game you and everybody else likes to play?
Oh, Arc Raiders?
Yeah.
Which I haven't played for a really long time now.
Yeah, but you knew what that was going to be by the time, like, because you've heard me talk shit on. Yeah. So on Steam, sorry to the world who couldn't see Wonder for a second. There's a thing for you to look at. On Steam, down at the bottom where you get your system requirements, there will be a disclosure that says they use AI-generated content.
AI-generated? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The issue is sometimes they lie. So, like, they have to disclose whether there's AI-generated content because Steam will delete the game. They will not let you keep publishing it, which I love from Steam. The issue is they lie, like Arc Raiders specifically. During the development process, we may use procedural and AI-based tools to assist with content creation. In all such cases, the product reflects the creativity and expression of our own development team. Hey, fuck you. Like 90% of your game's voice lines are AI generated and you didn't pay voice actors. Fuck off and die, actually. You're a bad company and I hate you. And genuinely, I kind of hate everybody who goes out of their way after finding out about it to buy the game and keep playing it. Especially major streamers. Like, you know what you're doing is bad.
I had bought the game before I knew about the AI stuff, so.
He had bought it and had already had 2 hours played because I was like, just get a refund. And he was like, I can't. And I was like, damn.
Fuck. Yeah.
And at that point, like, I get it. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're a major streamer, I think promoting that game is really bad. At least to me.
I feel like,
but maybe I'm a piece of shit.
Everywhere should have to disclaim, like, oh, this is AI generated.
Yes.
Like everything.
Yeah.
And not just like, oh, you click on the video and you got to scroll way down and read the real fine print that, oh, this is AI. Like it should, like right there in the video when you click on it, it says, warning, this is AI generated.
Right. Yeah.
Because there are so many people out there that don't
falling for the
that
stupidest
AI.
shit.
And it's the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Especially in the political world right now, there is so much stupid AI shit.
Oh, it's everywhere with everything, and it's awful.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, but
and it just all it does is create more tension and hate, and that's the point of the AI video. And nothing like being able to create more propaganda than using AI to do it.
Fair. Moving back to video games for a second, there's a bunch of those simulator games I want to get at some point. I think they'd be fun to play. You want to play Construction Simulator?
Is it 2-player?
I don't know. Online co-op, so yes.
Oh, then
It's only like
maybe.
$35. I'm now just looking at my wish list. I still want to play Body Cam at some point. It's that hyper realistic shooter game that looks real. That one's freaky. I'm waiting for this game to come out. It's called Dino Blade. It's like unfortunately it's a Souls-like game, but you're just a dinosaur with a sword.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
funny. Yeah. I still want to play Atomfall. I need to finish The Outer Worlds because The Outer Worlds 2 just came out or is coming out. Yeah, it just came out. Yeah.
I played quite a bit of Atomfall. I haven't played it for a while. I need to pick it back up again. But honestly, it's not bad. But to me, it's kind of bland.
Yeah,
like a very bland game.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it has its moments where it's kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool, or oh, that's fun. But I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know.
I know you like Souls-like games, like Elden Ring, like Dark Souls, all those. The first Berserker Kazan might be good for you. If you're looking for single player stuff, if you're looking for multiplayer stuff, that's different. I have a bunch of stuff saved, but not all of them have release dates yet. That's what I'm trying to find. In April, we're getting Mouse PI for hire because somebody's making it. Because a bunch of Mickey Mouse assets became public domain, so you can now make like Mickey Mouse stuff. So yeah, somebody made a private investigator Mickey Mouse game that comes out in April. I'm excited for that one. I don't know. I need more with release dates.
Yeah, you'll have to look into Crimson Desert and Fable for me and let me know if you think it's going to be decent.
Fable was on one of my lists to look into at one point.
I don't know why, but I've been into the role play game type stuff.
Yeah, because it's fun. I know you've been playing through Divinity.
Yeah, I've seen that you plan on maybe starting that this week.
I'm starting that tonight on stream. Yeah, I think. Yeah,
honestly, it's very obviously very similar to Baldur's Gate. The only difference is there's not like the very cool cutscenes like you get in Baldur's Gate.
Fair.
But you still get a lot of the decision making, and honestly, it's fucking hard.
Interesting.
It is, in my opinion, way harder than Baldur's Gate.
Interesting.
If you go outside of the scale of, it's weird because it doesn't really show you which part of the maps are tough and not tough. So you'll just get into a fight and then it's like, oh fuck, this creature is way more tougher than. But they give you the option you can like run from fights and stuff, but sometimes you can't outrun the fight, so you just die. So it's one of those games where it's like every so often you might want to just save the game in random places so that way you don't go through a whole bunch of stuff and then get into a fight you can't get out of and then die and then you're fucked.
Valid.
So, but other than that, it's been really, really fun. And you just got to figure out where, like, based on where your skills are, which parts of the map. You just kind of explore the maps and, okay, I think I can beat this character or these creatures or whatever.
Yeah.
And then if you get into a thing that's like, oh, I don't think I can beat these guys, and then you could just kind of back out and explore other places and stuff. Because I'm only in Act 2. I don't know how many acts there are, but I'm only in Act 2, and I played a lot of this game, and I feel like I barely made it anywhere. So, although I've been through a lot of stuff, but like I feel like, there's so much stuff that I'm missing too. Because you know how these developers are. They like to have a whole bunch of different little things that you don't even know about until you watch some dude on YouTube's like, oh yeah, this is what you do. And it's like, I walked by that 112 times, never realized that it did something.
Yeah. That'll happen.
There was another game that I was kind of interested in. I think it's called like Where Winds Meet or something like that.
Interesting. Oh, I'm sad about some of these games that aren't co-op.
Yeah.
Or
That's
I feel like I feel like I've seen that they are, but then now that I'm looking, they're not. Like they aren't listed as co-op, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I've like
I don't know.
seen, I don't know, people play the game and they're playing it together, I thought. So like, I don't know.
Right. That's something I'd like to have us get into is something that's co-op that, we can spend time making videos on
Yeah.
and
We do got to find more
something that we
stuff.
enjoy doing.
Yeah. Cause I want to, I mean, I guess since it's already happened, I've, with the whole explosion of everything all the time, I've, had to redo plans and content stuff again, which is fun.
Right.
So now I think, at least for now, me and you are going to stream together every Wednesday. So we need something other than Fortnite and Valorant for most days. And
Right,
Baldur's
that's
Gate is
my
fun,
thing.
but I'm also doing a playthrough with Caleb now every Thursday.
Right. That's what I'm kind of hoping this Solasta 2 or something is co-op, and it's something that you and I can start, and then you and I just play through it. Like, because I feel like it's funner when the both of us go through it for the first time. We get each other's reactions, like,
Yeah.
oh shit, that's badass, or oh shit,
Yeah.
not where we both played through it already and we both are like, oh, we know what's coming.
Yeah. Super fair.
So
Yeah, I'll look into a few for sure. I have a couple
so we'll
ideas
have
for a couple things, but
yeah, I got lots of storage, lots of space in my memory cards because I did some purging. So we'll have to download a few games.
bro got rid of games.
I did.
That's crazy.
If I haven't played them in half a year, then they got uninstalled.
That's fair. So what got uninstalled?
Let me look here. There were some Total Wars I uninstalled.
Valid.
Ready or Not I got uninstalled.
Fair. I forgot about that game. I think I still have that. I do. Could have played that tomorrow. That one was fun. A little bit.
Yeah, there was like 3 different Total Wars I uninstalled. Arma, I installed Arma.
I just want
Gray Zone I installed. Manor Lord I uninstalled. Yeah, there's Raft. I uninstalled Raft, but
fair.
that one wouldn't take much to re-download.
No,
if I ever
fair.
decided to do that.
Yeah. Weird.
But
I gotta go through and try to find more co-op stuff so we can fuck around and play games.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was looking. I know the new MLB The Show comes out in March. Woohoo.
The what?
The new MLB The Show, which I'm sure they've done absolutely nothing with. I'm sure they've changed it not at all.
Right.
And then I really gotta start getting ready for move. I gotta go
That's
find
true.
places and things and stuffs.
Yeah, we'll start a game or something, and then we won't be able to get to play with each other for 2 months.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be that long. Hopefully things move quicker.
Yeah, well, I think the first couple weeks will be the busiest for me when baby gets here, but
yeah,
once we get into a schedule, and I don't know, I'll be up quite a bit. I've kind of already decided that since I'm already the natural night owl, that I'll take care of baby most of the nights and
Yeah.
Let Aspen sleep a little bit. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, I guess. My plans rarely go as planned, so.
Fair.
But yeah, and I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other games that are coming out that I haven't even seen yet that I might be interested in. After all, 2026 just started.
What? Sorry. I saw people talking about baseball and got confused.
Right. I seen your posts on X about Geno Smith.
Don't you start. It's Twitter. It's still Twitter. Don't you fucking start.
Whatever, Twitter.
We're not letting Elon win. That stupid little loser can stay being a stupid little loser. I don't know why he changed the name of that for no reason. Twitter was better.
I don't know either. The tweeter.
I
ain't gonna lie.
I just want to cry.
Do it.
I might.
Cry me a river.
I might.
Let it all out. I'm always betting against you. I don't know why.
That's crazy.
I mean, I guess my thought process, usually anything I bet on or bet against is successful, so.
Well, so far I haven't been successful. Start betting on me. See if that changes something.
Well, I haven't really placed any money on you, so maybe that's what I got to do. I'll go make a bet with somebody. I bet this guy never succeeds, and
real.
Next thing you know, oh yeah, I made a video and it popped off with 100,000 views, and
that'd be sick.
I made fucking 50 grand last night.
That'd be sick. I could really go for that.
Right? You know what's weird? Like 3 nights ago, I had a dream that you and I were streaming. I don't remember what we were doing. We were playing a game, and it's a game I've never seen before. Like we've never played a game like it before. Sure. And we were playing a game, and I had a dream that all of a sudden we got raided by a streamer. I don't know what streamer it was, but they had like 80,000 concurrent views or some shit like that. And they just raided you. And it was weird.
That'd be fun.
And I just remember you were like doing this shit, you know? Yes.
That'd be fun.
I don't know. That was a weird dream.
I'd like it. That'd be fun. Ooh.
I felt disturbed that, because you and I haven't really conversed and done much other than podcasts, you know, and I just randomly had a dream about it.
Hey, we've been talking about streaming more. We like actively have a plan now. I just need to start getting talking to you on Sundays when I'm making my schedule and being like, what do you want to play on Wednesday? So we can know going into Wednesday what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Right now, I know we aren't starting anything new, at least yet. So it's like Fortnite and Valorant are the options. We'll just see how we're feeling. We might be too angry to Fortnite or to Valorant. Or we might want to get angry, so we play Valorant.
Valorant to me is more like I didn't work today kind of game.
Maybe.
I come home already pissed off, and then and then we play Valorant, and then it just pisses me off. It just irritates the shit out of me. Partially because I'm tired, my reflexes aren't what they should be, and Fortnite still pisses me off, but it's like, it's Fortnite.
Fortnite, we like Fortnite.
Yeah. But I don't know. I find it weird that both of my parents, their birthdays landed on Wednesdays.
That is a little odd.
Yeah. But yeah, both their birthdays landed on Wednesdays this year, and hopefully this. So my dad's birthday probably, because last time it took us so long because my nieces had volleyball practice or basketball practice. I mean, and so we had to wait. They had practice till 6:30, so then we had to wait for them to show up so we could eat, and then so it was late. But this time they go to state tomorrow, so they don't have practice, I don't think. And if they do, it's just a walkthrough. So they'll be able to start hopefully, 5:30, and so hopefully I'll be home before 7 and we can get rolling right away. Hopefully whatever the hell was going on with last time we played with Fortnite.
Yeah, whatever that was, yeah.
Yeah. It was fucking being all choppy and weird.
Yeah.
Hopefully that is not a persistent issue again, because that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Yeah.
Also, one other thing, you mentioned my Twitter. Did you see the news that... Okay, so the tweet I quote tweeted was the new, in quotes, God of War game is reportedly focused on Faye as the main character. And everybody is bitching because that tweet says it can't be God of War if it's Faye, and people then also doing the, I don't want to play a game that has a main character that's a woman, which is crazy.
Right.
But the tweet that tweet is quote tweeted on, so you literally see it if you look at this tweet, unless you're just the dumbest person alive, which everyone complaining about it is. I saw a 200-page essay written on this whole thing is about Kratos, so it's not a God of War game. Well, the original tweet, a new franchise within the God of War universe is in development. And then there's the new game is reportedly focused on Faye. It's just the same universe, you stupid bitches. And that's exciting. We know the Leviathan axe was created for Faye. We know she fought Thor, and that's what created that giant crater in Vanaheim, if you remember playing the game. Faye is fucking awesome. Also, I mean, if you're a person who can put Kratos in his place all the time and get away with... Did we all forget about the dream sequence where she called him good boy? That's really funny. If Faye's probably more badass than Kratos, let's be honest.
I feel like it's probably 90% because it's a woman. So
I don't. Do we not remember what he did to Athena?
No. What I'm saying is the reason why people have being a problem angry with it.
I thought you meant why she was able to do that, control him like that. And I was like, do we not remember Athena or any other woman?
No,
Kratos
that's not what I was getting at.
Psycho.
Yeah, no.
But no, you're right.
No, I think people, which is funny because me, 90% of the time I play especially Baldur's Gate or even Divinity, I'm playing a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just do. I'm a lady, I guess, when it comes to video games.
I guess. Yeah.
Black Ops. Well, in Call of Duties, I actually had a reason behind playing the female characters. Because a lot of times they weren't, their hitboxes aren't actually smaller, but they look and feel smaller and slimmer in the game. So,
bro's just making things up again.
No, I'm not. Tell me the female characters do not look smaller than the male characters in Call of Duties.
Kind of look it, but they don't feel it.
That's exactly what I said. I know they aren't actually, but to me they feel smaller, which then makes me feel like I have an advantage.
You know,
it's all about mind. It's all a mindset.
Bro's just trying to get in the mindset.
I am. Because I ain't got the reflexes I used to. I gotta have every little mental advantage I can get.
I think that's all I had, other than I can tell you some football things. I know you saw my tweet about the Vikings quarterback situation.
Uh-huh.
I think unless you're going to end up making one of those crazy big moves, like somehow getting Joe Burrow, which I just don't. Like, I've seen Burrow and I've seen Herbert both be mentioned. I don't think either one's real. I do think you have to call and see. Like, you just have to.
Right.
Get on the phone.
Yeah, you got to make the call.
At some point, you have to make the call to every team. Call Buffalo. Be like, hey, your guys are kind of stupid. Can we have them?
Yeah, I don't know about...
The issue is Buffalo wouldn't make the trade because the Vikings would be offering younger players, and the Bills don't like that.
Yeah, right. That's exactly...
Apparently, the Vikings have Jonathan Grenard on the trade block right now, but he's under 30, so you know the Bills aren't calling.
No.
Same with Jordan Addison. You know the Bills aren't calling.
They're looking at Max Crosby.
Well, that would still be good because he's still like the third best defensive end in football, but
right, but
he's not leaving the Raiders. But yeah, it's really beginning to feel like, and maybe it's all just outside noise and none of this is real, but it is really beginning to feel like it's going to be Kyler Murray, which means JJ is done for at least a year. But I also feel like if Kyler were to show up and play really well, the Vikings aren't pulling another Sam Darnold moment. They're not going to... Like, if Kyler comes in and is awesome, the Vikings are just going to pay him. Because they can't do that again.
Lesson learned.
If they still believe in JJ, I stand by the correct answer is Geno. I know Kirk worked in this offense. I just don't like Kirk.
Right.
And he's
had
also,
enough of him.
He's older. He's coming off injury. Geno's not coming off injury. He's coming off a bad year. But also it was the Raiders. Outside of Genty, name me another player on that offense. I dare you.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
I can, but that's because I'm a fucking freak. Don't talk to me. It's like telling Miller Football to name a football, like another player on the Raiders offense. Obviously he can. I can probably list all of their starters. That's because I'm a psychopath, not because they're good. I can do that for most teams, except like the Browns, especially at this point, because everyone on the Browns has left or retired because it's the Browns. But yeah, so Geno, though, like Kevin O'Connell's favorite thing is deep throws and throws over the middle, which are like the only two things Geno's good at.
Right.
That is a really good pairing. But Geno's also not so good that, like, you are guaranteeing him the starting job and telling JJ he's done. JJ could still win that job, and then Geno's just a good backup. Or Geno wins the job and then sucks, and then JJ takes... Like, those are options that don't feel as bad. Kyler Murray is very much this is your job. There's no way you lose it. Run with it.
I don't know. I feel like the Vikings are one quarterback and one running back away from the Super Bowl. That's the hard part about it.
It's weird because they're going to lose some pieces. They've already officially cut Aaron Jones, which is fun, and Javon Hargrave, but Hargrave wasn't that good last year. It's interesting. The two guys the Vikings brought in last year, I hope they keep Jonathan Allen. I think he was perfect at what he needed to be, which was being a space eater. That's what he's always been. But, like, the role that Hargrave was supposed to fill, a 7th-round pick rookie and an undrafted free agent both decided they were better than him at his job really quickly. So, which is nice. They have good young players, I guess. You got to hit on some of those eventually, you'd hope. But
I'd say, take it from the Bills, hitting on young players is sometimes harder than it seems.
Definitely is. But Kyler Murray is officially getting released by the Cardinals. It won't happen until March 11th because that's when the new league year begins. But it was announced, and then he even put out his tweet, like, thanking Arizona. Yeah. I wanted nothing more than to be the one to end the 77-year drought for this organization. I'm sorry I failed us. That's crazy.
I mean, I can't blame him. completely.
Kyler, it is interesting because Kyler, much like Carson Wentz, grew up a fan of the Vikings. So I think that'd be fun.
Right.
I also just worry about how Kyler fits in a Kevin O'Connell offense, but maybe this is when KOC finally, if KOC picks him, then KOC trusts him, and that's what you need to know. But
right, and I feel like he's not stupid, so
no,
I feel like he tries to go for the same type of quarterback.
yeah.
But like, I feel like if he did get a quarterback like Kyler Murray, like, oh, he can actually, scramble if he has to. I don't think it's super hard to build around Kyler Murray if you needed to. Yeah. It's not like Kyler Murray is completely ass. He's shown that he can
awesome.
be really good.
He's been like, he has one of the 5 best arms in the sport. Yes, he's short, but so is Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
I know Kyler plays a different game than Drew. That's why if you're signing Kyler, because he's not super duper old.
Mm-hmm.
He's how old's Kyler? Yeah, he's 28. You're not getting 10 years of at least this version of Kyler. He'd have to alter his game. But you've got another 4 or 5 years of this version of Kyler, probably.
Right.
Barring a couple major, like, lower body injuries, which we're going to knock on wood and hope doesn't happen.
But also, you look at Kyler Murray, he can be a pocket passer. So it's not like you can't just say, hey, Kyler, this is what we want you to do. We don't want you to run him. We would want you to be a pocket passer. It's okay if you scramble every once in a while. But for the most part, you got elite wide receivers, and we want you to use them. And I don't think you'll have a problem with that, because coming from where he's came from and looking at what he's had to use the last, 4 years now?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air for him to actually have someone he could just be like, I'm going to throw it to that motherfucker, and he's probably going to catch it.
Fun. Yeah. We also have some weird news. The Colts are placing the transition tag, not the franchise tag, on Daniel Jones, which means this allows Daniel Jones, who's still coming off an Achilles tear, to become a free agent and get offers from every other team. If he accepts an offer, though, the Colts just get to match it, and he goes back to Indy. He doesn't get a choice, which is very interesting. So he ends up with the same money. He just can't leave unless Indy chooses to let him, which is really interesting.
Sounds like they're unsure of their future.
Yeah, well, you have to be unsure of him, because even if you love Daniel Jones and what he did for you last year, a guy whose most of his game is based off of his mobility coming off an Achilles tear, you never know if he's going to be that guy again, but you also don't want to just lose him for nothing. But you also don't want to pay him more than what the market would dictate. So you let somebody else dictate what he's worth, and then you decide if you're willing to do that or not. That's what the Colts are doing. They're like, they're doing that. I don't know. Let's let somebody else make this decision, and we'll see if we agree. Is their entire plan.
I think the whole league is shell-shocked of what the Vikings are going through right now. They don't want it to happen to them.
Yeah, you don't.
Like,
you
we don't want to let Daniel Jones go somewhere
and win a fucking Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, and then we feel like assholes.
Oh, dude, it's been so annoying, because the Vikings weren't winning a Super Bowl with Darnold. Because if you keep Darnold, you don't get Isaiah Rodgers, Jonathan Allen, Will Fries, Ryan Kelly. Like, you don't get any of those guys. You definitely don't get Freeze. Maybe you end up with Ryan Kelly, but I think he was going wherever Fries went. So you get, maybe you end up keeping Isaiah Rodgers. Adding him was not enough to fix all the problems with this team. So the Vikings still would have had major issues, and Darnold couldn't have covered them up. If you somehow could have got Darnold on that team last year with, all those other guys, sure. But they tried that. Yeah, you could have franchise tagged him, but that's not... I like that the Vikings rarely use it. They're like, no, that's not fair to the player.
Right.
Like, if they have... Which, I can't remember When's the last time the Vikings used the franchise tag?
I feel bad for the running back over there at the Jets.
Yeah, the Vikings have only used the franchise tag 3 times in their history.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think it's this current ownership. Yeah, they placed it on tight end / fullback Jim Kleinsasser in 2003. And that was worth a little over $3 million, and that was considered big money back then.
Yeah.
And then in March of that year, so he didn't even make it 2 full months into the offseason, they signed him to a 5-year, $15 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2011, they franchise tagged Chad Greenway and then re-signed and then gave him an extension anyways. So the Vikings have also never And then, they did once with this current ownership group, I think. Maybe Greenway was also, but it was Anthony Harris in 2020.
Oh.
And they wanted to work out a deal, and then 2020, the season started, and he was really bad. So they let him leave. Which, that was the thing, is they tagged him because he had one really good year. And it's like, we're not ready to commit yet, do it again. And then he didn't do it again, and we said, okay, somebody else can commit. And then the Eagles did, and he got worse. Tough.
Right?
Yeah. Three times in the history of the franchise.
Yeah, I feel bad for, what's his name, Breece Hall?
Oh, dude, that sucks. The Jets, we don't want you. We want to get rid of you, but also we're forcing you to stay here.
Right?
I hate that shit. It's
That's
the Kirk
stupid.
Cousins thing. That man got franchise tagged 3 times by the same team. Which, that's good money, but it also sucks because you have no insurance for your career.
Right. Yeah.
If something bad that's the nice thing when Kirk, that's why Kirk chose Minnesota. Long deal, guaranteed money. If I get hurt, I still get paid. And if there's one thing we know about Kirk Cousins, he is the ultimate bag getter. The Bears center, Drew Dahlman, who is 27, just announced his retirement.
That'd be me.
He played 1 year in Chicago and then decided he was done.
That would have been me. I just need to play long enough to where I'm rich and I don't have to worry about money anymore.
He has had injury things and is not doing great, I think.
Oh, wow. I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah. I also feel bad for Kyle Pitts because the Falcons being like, yeah, we don't want to use you and we don't like you, but we're going to franchise tag you. And I think I know exactly why. Because the most tight end needy team is the Panthers, who are in their division. And they were like, we've misused him for 5 years. We don't want him to go to a division rival and get used correctly.
Right.
I would love, I know it won't happen because player for player trades don't happen and the Falcons don't want to get older and blah, blah, blah. But if you could somehow swing trading TJ Hawkinson for Kyle Pitts, because they do the same thing. But Minnesota actually likes their tight ends sometimes. Right. Josh Oliver got more play last year, but that's because Hawk has been bad. Apparently, he might just be redoing his contract so they don't have to cut him, which would be cool.
Oh.
Take less money.
I think that's what we're doing with Knox on the Bills too. They either have to let him go, or there's no way he's worth $18 million. Fuck that. You either cut him, or you restructure, or you extend him and restructure his contract. Because I feel like he's only worth $6 million a year, maybe. Yeah. And I feel like he'll do it because he just had a baby, and his wife is from Buffalo, and her family is from Buffalo, and I feel like he's comfortable where he's at, and also he's best buddies with Josh, so I feel like he'll be willing to just take whatever money to fill a role. Of course he's not going to take nothing, but I think he would rather do that than go out and hunt for money, you know? At least that's what I'm hoping.
That's interesting. He's under 30, so he won't be a Bill. But the Commanders are releasing Marshawn Lattimore. He's coming off an ACL injury, but that's interesting.
Actually, what position is he?
Corner.
Yeah, the Bills were actually talking about him. I seen a thing today, actually, on a podcast with a guy that has like insider information on the Bills and stuff. He's worked for the Bills before, so he's got friends in there. And he was talking about the Lattimore. Of course, you know, there's risk reward with it, but he'd be fairly inexpensive.
Yeah. You'd hope, at least.
Well, I would think so, because he's coming off an injury, so it would have to take a year of, oh, you know, you're still really good and had a season without injury to, okay, now we'll pay you kind of thing, you know. We'll sign you to a 1 year, $3 or $4 million contract and see how you do.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so intrigued. So, also a final bit of news. David Montgomery got traded from the Lions to the Texans, which is fun. So the Lions are completely giving up on the only identity they have, and Jahmyr Gibbs is great. I'm a little scared of giving him 30 carries a game because their offense is designed to run at least 30 times because you can't trust Jared Goff to do everything. Jahmyr Gibbs is great. I don't know if he has the body to hold up to that volume of carries. Most guys don't have the body to hold up to that volume. There's like one guy that does. His name is Derrick Henry.
Oh, well, James Cook, too.
That's fair.
The only reason I say James Cook is because that dude is really good at not taking hits.
That's fair.
He is so shifty. He will, oh my God, he's going to get creamed, and he'll shift just a little bit. He still gets tackled, but he doesn't get fucking murdered.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it, but...
That's fair. And to be fair, last year was his first year getting that many carries. Because, like, that's what I'm talking... Like, the Christian McCaffrey level, what we see with CMC... He does it for a year and then can't play for 2 years. And then does it for a year and you're like, yes. The only guy who has consistently been able to handle that in recent memory is Derrick Henry. Most guys aren't Derrick Henry. Shocker, I know. Yeah. Most guys aren't the guy who... The NFL Hall of Famer who like didn't pass his high school rushing yards number until last year. Which is insane.
Yeah. Well, I like David Montgomery. I think he's really good, especially since he's, you know, even for his age. I worry about him going to the Texans because the Texans have had kind of offensive lineman issues recently.
Yeah, but Monty got good in Chicago where the line was awful. Yeah, he was like a superstar in Detroit where the line was great, but that's kind of how it goes. He just raises their floor, especially as a team whose run game sucked. And with all of the questions and issues with CJ Stroud and the like, Joe Mixon, is he even alive question? They needed a real running back, and doing it this way means you don't have to use draft capital, which is good because I know they traded some, but they traded like a fourth and a player and a 4, a 7 and Juice Scruggs for Monty and like a 5. So like, who cares? But like they're about to have to pay a quarterback and a wide receiver and another edge and a corner. And so they need to start filling out some other spots with cheaper contracts and rookies. And they need some good value, and I think Monty will be that. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm also excited. We have like 9 days until the Titans reveal their new uniforms and I get a shit on them because they're going to be bad. It's going to be annoying because they're going to be better than what they have because their current uniforms suck. But they're going to be bad.
Yeah, when they could have done something so much better.
Yeah, they're going to get rid of the cool logo and just put a fucking circle on their helmet.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons uniforms, I'm really excited for. The rumors there are just like doing what a lot of other teams do, the like modern retro, so it's going to feel kind of like some of their old uniforms but be the new thing. I am sad. Apparently they're getting rid of the chrome face mask on their helmet, which sucks because that was like the one thing from this iteration that I liked. Because it's not the shitty gray, it's like chrome, which looks really cool and it's very distinct and I liked it. I think that's leaving, which sucks.
Yeah, well, can't have everything.
Well, I wanna.
The NFL says no.
Well, it's not even the
Gotta keep
NFL.
things
It's
boring.
shitty. Yeah. But like, I hate it. I hate the way it looks. The just circle. It's bad, man. It's really bad. I'm just scrolling through because we know the Rams are also going to give us new uniforms. The Commanders are, but they're just going throwback basically, which is good. That is a good choice for them. I do wish they'd do a new logo. They keep teasing the spears more. Like going back to the uniform that had like the spear on the side of the helmet would be sick. Right. You can get away with that. Just do it. Because the W is fucking atrocious.
I agree.
Could be worse though, because they're like blackout uniforms with the stupid circle logo. Looks bad. It's all bad. Do better. But yeah. Oh yeah, that logo is also better. The Titans had like an alternate logo for a while that was just a T with the stars around it, but no circle. If you're going to get rid of the flames, just do that. The circle's stupid. The circle only works because of the flames, and I hate it.
You always circle the problem.
They really are gonna. Because it is basically confirmed that it's just going to be the circle. With the Oilers color scheme, that I like. That blue and red combo is... I like that some of the teams that decided to get rid of good blues to go to navy are finally bringing back their good blues. I get why the Texans couldn't, because technically the Titans own the Houston blue color because they were originally the Oilers. That's really stupid, but whatever. So I get why they stayed navy. I hate that the Broncos stayed navy. I hope the Patriots switch their blues soon. Because, like, we saw with the Rams, when they went away from navy into their old, brighter blue, it's just better. It looks better. Not everyone needs to be navy blue. It's like if the Bills decided to go back to navy blue again. You good?
Hopefully that wasn't my tone.
Bro missed something. But yeah. I don't know if there's anything else. I keep looking for things, but
I mean, we made it our hour.
Oh yeah, we definitely have. I'm just looking at stuff. I'm trying to remember what other teams are getting new uniforms. Because I know there's a couple. So the Niners are, the Falcons are, the Titans are. Or not the Niners, the Rams, sorry. Oh, the Ravens are doing something with theirs. We're unsure. They have to file it as a complete do-over, even if they're only like changing the word mark or changing one little thing. Right. It's a complete new uniform. So we'll see. They might just be changing like the number font and putting that retro Ravens logo that they started using in the end zones on the jerseys again. Or it could be something entirely new. We don't know. Nobody knows. Trying to see who else. Nobody wants to tell me. What the hell? The Rams aren't changing much, but they're getting rid of the stupid gradient in all the colors of their uniforms, which is better. Obviously, we will get rivalries uniforms for the other teams. The Vikings get theirs.
Mm-hmm. I think the Bills are going all blue.
No, well, the Bills already got theirs. They don't get to redo for 4 years.
I know, but they already are talking about like 4 years from now they're going to be like an all blue instead of all white.
Gotcha. Oh, I finally found a list. So yeah, the Commanders, Titans, Ravens, Rams, and Falcons. I think there was another one that was also applied, but maybe not. But yeah, so we're getting new uniforms for some teams. I want the Vikings to do something cool. I don't know if they will, but I want them to. I don't know. I want something more Norse themed, I think. Like change up some stuff, add like the knot on the helmet and maybe redo like knots on the sleeves instead of stripes. Do something cool. The issue is I think so many people are just asking for like a blackout, and I hate that. Don't do that. Right. Do something cool.
They should do like on the back where the names are. They should have like the old Viking Raider boats.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
And then you put the name inside the boat.
That'd be kind of interesting.
And then you have like on each end of it, you have like the rows of shields, like the blue checkered shields, and that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think the two teams that did the best last year. Okay, the Patriots did cool, but they just changed their color scheme entirely, so that's one thing. The Bills was an intriguing concept. I just don't think it worked well in practice. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like the having it be icy on the shoulders was cool, but then you saw it on the field and it looked like a white jersey and sucked.
Right.
It was a cool idea. But the Cardinals and Seahawks, who did the craziest choices with their uniforms, had by far the best looking rivalries uniforms. So go a little nuts. I'm trying to see if anybody has like leaks about the jerseys. But apparently no. Somebody wants it to be inverted to give them like yellow uniforms, and I hate it. I don't know.
No, you got to keep purple your primary.
Well, not for a rivalries uniform. The whole thing is do something different. A lot of people are thinking all black, which I hate. I also just think the Vikings need to file for new uniforms anyways and just either go full retro, which we've seen, or do like I still want an updated version of the 90s and 2000s uniforms. And then go either purple face mask or white. I think white would look really good, but if you go purple, it keeps the horn on the helmet standing out more. So I understand why you'd want to do that.
Right.
Yeah. I miss the Norseman on the sleeve, man. That was better than just stupid lines. There's something about a sleeve logo that I just like. Like how the Texans' new uniforms are. I think the Eagles do it too. I'm trying to think of teams that do that.
The Bills would be cool. They're Buffalo.
I think did the Bills do that for their rivalries?
They did, but it was that weird.
Yeah, it's the weird color, but at least it was there.
Yeah, but I mean, do that just as a normal.
Yeah.
As a normal jersey.
Because if you go the Vikings old route, you get to have the logo, and then you have the stripe below it to add the pop of color. And then the Vikings do the dual stripes on the shoulders on their white uniforms because it looked good. I liked it. Go back, please. But all right. Now I think we've done enough. I think we already had. I got talking about uniforms.
I know.
So, you got anything else?
No, that's good for me.
All right. Well, I think that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.